Hello and welcome back to Eat This with E.G. Temchi. This
Reactions.
is a follow-up reaction video of
Absinthe?
absinthe. So at the end of our absinthe video, I am a lightweight, as you guys can see and still see with my face red. And yeah, so
Okay, so the reason I'm doing a reaction video is because alcohol affects different people different ways, but it's always had the same effect unless I've had certain types of alcohol. Specifically, whether it was brewed with sugars or fruit, or whether it was a dry grain alcohol. Regular dry grain alcohol usually has just where I get relaxed and no other effects. Except for gin, for some reason, because it's a combination of a liqueur added to a grain alcohol. And what happens, I guess the liqueur of the juniper berry causes it to have a different effect. It has a more like a cognitive relaxed feeling after you drink it. I'm very analytical, so I examine how I feel after I have any kind of alcohol or anything that's supposed to alter your perception or anything like that. So what happened is when I had gin, I realized I like it better because I can still think in the conscious sense without reacting without inhibition, which most alcohol is supposed to have that effect, but it doesn't have that effect on me. Not very many people know, but I think different because I have a different chemical makeup in my brain. I won't go into detail, but basically alcohol affects me different than most people. Sherry, on the other hand, has the most typical reaction for a girl to have with alcohol. As you can see, she gets giggly, a little bit less introverted, and she is going to do the review for, it is Blue Chair Bay Premium Blend Banana with Caribbean Rum.
So the absinthe, I don't really like the taste of because it tastes kind of like black licorice with the spice, and it's very bitter. Since I'm such a lightweight in
She's
alcohol,
not used to drinking any alcohol straight when it's a spirit.
Yeah, so I always drink the sweeter stuff and usually have it mixed because then I can enjoy it a little bit more before I end up like I am now. So, I gave him my absinthe. I took 4 sips, and then I put this, which is the banana rum,
in about 4 ounces of lemon lime soda.
So, and then I drank that.
Which she drank pretty fast, and another thing you might notice, I've done the analyzation just from me drinking rum in particular because it's a sugar alcohol. Almost 90% of it is sugar alcohol. Therefore, it metabolizes faster in your system. You get, quote, drunk faster from rum than most other drinks. The only other drink that's faster would be vodka, which is grain alcohol and from carbohydrates.
Which is usually what I drink. I usually drink like
vodka. Or gin, which is also a grain alcohol with...
But I usually have vodka in a smoothie.
Yeah. But you don't taste vodka. Generally, vodka doesn't have a flavor unless it's added to it. It's just like hot water.
But my favorite is a smoothie made with whipped cream vodka. That is good.
As you can see, her inhibitions and her reactions are a bit altered. Again, we're going to say we do not condone that you drink to excess. No. And she hasn't drank more than one normal drink that you would normally drink. Her reaction is just more accentuated because she has low heart rate, and alcohol metabolizes. When alcohol metabolizes quickly in her system, it sticks with her, and therefore she
I
reacts.
have low blood pressure, and I'm hypoglycemic. So my body will take the sugar because it wants the sugar.
But the alcohol goes with it.
Yes.
So, any kind of alcohol will react faster.
It also lasts a lot longer. And as you can see, my face turns really red.
So her blood flow increases, which is the main effect of alcohol in general, other than the cognitive alteration effect. Now, on the absinthe, I basically had 2 doses of it. A half of a regular shot of absinthe is equal to a regular shot of regular alcohol because it's 65 to 69%. This is 69% by volume alcohol. So it's the same as most liqueurs, whereas it's not a liqueur because there's no sugar in it. So it is basically...
This one
it's 40%.
No, it's 26.5% for the thing.
So basically, hers was 1/3 of what I drank.
But I had some of that one too. I had 4 sips.
She had 4
which
sips
equals quite a bit to me.
Yeah. So a diluted form of absinthe is actually about the same as a regular shot of alcohol that she drank. I had 2 doses of it. Now, the reason we're doing a reaction video is actually because I noticed that absinthe had a similar effect on my system that gin does. It is a more
it just
cognitive...
makes you more relaxed, like where your muscles just want to stretch and feel good.
Pretty much, it's... I can see why it was, quote, the artist's drink. Because what happens is it seems to allow you to think in a different level because your body is relaxed versus where everything is relaxed and you're not thinking straight. I'm not saying that it's less dangerous than any other alcohol. I'm not saying that it helps you think or anything of that sort. It reacts different.
Definitely do not drink a whole one of these bottles in one sitting.
That's another
Never
reason.
do that.
That is another reason we are doing a react and follow-up video for absinthe. It is 69% alcohol. Do not attempt to drink absinthe straight. 69% alcohol is almost the same as if you were using rubbing alcohol. If you use traditional, like original form rubbing alcohol, absinthe is actually the same strength. Now they use
so do not drink it straight.
Do not drink it straight. You can damage your throat. You can damage the vascular system in your mouth, your esophagus, and your stomach, and cause the same kind of side effects as overdosing on aspirin. Now, that's another reason. We already put a disclaimer at the very beginning of the previous video that we did on absinthe, but to follow up on that, we did not say don't drink it straight. But we will now, for the simple reason it's very important that you don't get a bottle of absinthe that costs like $10 and think, well, I didn't get very much out of it, and start drinking it out of the bottle.
This little bottle will last you a long time.
We did
There's
2
no
shots.
reason.
We did 2 half shots basically because it starts out a little bit under the top. But 2 half shots took out only a quarter of the bottle. For $10.
And he is not a lightweight.
I'm not a lightweight at all.
He is a heavyweight. He may be thinner and I'm thicker, but...
My metabolism is so much faster. Alcohol, when it first starts affecting me, it burns off very quickly, and it doesn't affect me for very long, unless I consciously slow down my metabolism. Therefore, it doesn't affect me as strongly, because I'd rather feel the feeling than just, like, do something stupid drunk. But absinthe is 69% alcohol. It affects your system differently than regular alcohol, and I would not recommend that you drink it straight, because if you do, you are doing something as stupid as, like, the fire challenge, which is stupid. Don't do it. Just don't.
Don't do any of these stupid challenges. That's retarded.
Yeah. But okay. The other thing is, the other part of the follow-up I wanted to make is that, again, it is a different kind of alcoholic feeling afterwards. I want to make sure that you understand. So
basically what we're saying is only have one drink to see how it affects you?
Yes. Every person is affected different by alcohol, and this is a different kind of alcohol. It's a It's from medicinal herbs. Now, not everybody believes that medicinal herbs have an effect, but you have to realize that most medicinal herbs became actually
Medicinal
regulated.
for a purpose.
Right, they are regulated drugs now. Aspirin was from the willow bark, and it became a regulated drug. Heroin was the opiate version originally produced by the Bayer Company and became a regulated addictive substance. So, there is a reason that they were medicinal to begin with. It is not a good thing to do any of them in excess, or
No.
even try one that might be considered on the edge or illegal. Now,
And if you're looking for a challenge, I have the best challenge for you. The challenge is don't do the challenges.
there you go. So again, absinthe, I would recommend you try it once. Make sure you try it when you're around other people so they can tell you if you're acting weird or having issues with it. Because there is a possibility if you have seizures in your genetic past, it is a possibility that the small little itty bitty a bit of thugene in it may trigger you to have a seizure. It is not likely, but it is a possibility, and therefore
So be
always
careful. And
be
like
careful
whenever you drink alcohol, be careful.
Definitely. And like I said, it's a different kind of alcoholic reaction for me. The closest I've had is gin, which has juniper berry, and it is also a medicinal herb, or rather a berry, that is used in traditional medicine. So far, the only alcohol I've had that had a real different reaction in my system is ones that contained medicinal elements. And that's, again, the reason I'm telling you, even though they are legal, they are traditionally medicinal, it doesn't mean more medicine is better medicine. So I guess that's where we're going to leave it. We want to make sure that you drink safe if you do drink. If you don't drink, kudos to you. But we're glad you watch our videos if you do, and keep watching. Please like, subscribe, and watch our future
Comment
videos.
below, like Tiffany would say.
We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.